YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back in the building. See, it's the end of the song. Hey, Spirit did it again, right? Told me to just press record. But we got Deep Waters playing on Spirit Radio. And I know, yeah, this person really is in some deep waters. After this last read that hit the table, I know y'all see it. But see, this is what I be doing with them. You know, like it be the last minute of me coming back to the table after I done got an energy. So here we go. We gonna try to clean the table up. Put some cards away. And I have to make sure, you know, I'm not mixing cards because I'm good for that. You know, some of us readers, we do it. We wondering how a card got somewhere. It's because when we was clearing the table, we grabbed something and forgot something. And I don't know, didn't see something, right? So there is a method to the madness here. How y'all doing? Y'all know what it is. You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, y'all see, we got a whole new lighting here. I like this lighting. See, on Bigo, it gives that black and white energy. But in all actuality, it's really the blue light. So you see how some of these cameras be picking up that blue energy. You know, they even got glasses that block out the blue. But see, it's crazy how now that we use the blue, and you know, blue sometimes depending on which chakra we talking about, you know, I want to say indigo blue is the third eye chakra. But then, you know, you got that baby blue or that, it gives me like that satellite energy. Like the mixed blue with white coloring, which is throat chakra energy. Hey, it's giving somebody now, oh my goodness, I just looked at Spirit Radio. They said now they want to thank you, huh? Because here we go. We see this was the energy from another energy right here. These two decks. But these were the decks that I was using with the tarot here. Actually, it was these two energies that were from another energy. But still an energy for me, you know, someone who, because I said it in my last read, thought they was going to be able to come in and court you. Thought they was going to be able to come in and wine and dine you. But now they in this energy of despair because they have been put to rest in this Four Swords energy. They've been laid to rest by a trusted friend, which could have been you, collective, your energy. You were the trusted friend, which is crazy because I almost feel like this could be the collective's energy reflecting back on the energy that this person was in. You get me? Like y'all twinning, like you showing this person how they treated you or the energy that they gave you. which was this fishing energy. They was always waiting for better. This card says, casting hope, wishing for success, patiently waiting for opportunities or something better. So see, this is somebody who was, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation, because I know that was deep. You're mirroring your twin right now. You're showing them that you in this fishing energy. You waiting for another opportunity or something better because you don't want to go out with this person. You laid them to rest and you were the trusted friend. I gotta read this card for y'all. It says, there's no mask here, just the rare kind of connection where someone can be 100% real. Y'all see that? 100% real with each other. I gotta say my prayer to that, y'all. Holy angels of the white light, my ancestors, my spirit guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Collective, I had to do it. Stud stars, y'all in the building? Y'all listening? I had to sneak over here at Spirit Radio, and I see the I Can't Stop Loving You by Kim playing. They can't stop loving you, even though you out here fishing, right? You waiting for something better. You don't want this person anymore. You laid them to rest, and we see them. Wow. We see them. They look like they laying in their bed, don't they? Thinking, reflecting. Shoot, this look like the couch, but the middle part is actually a casket. The truth that's really happening is yeah, this person is going through a transformation. You not wanting them is causing somebody some great despair, y'all. I just heard my spirit guides say they're effed up. Truth be told, they are effed up over you, and even that energy has been coming out, right? They are effed up over you because they do want to court you. I can't make this up. Y'all know courting is someone with intentions to marry. There's a difference between dating and courting. Somebody said they ready to come court you, collective. And y'all see that number 4? An emperor energy wants to come in to court you. But here we go. Just like the last message, you have been given your walking papers in this courthouse energy. You walking away from this. Now that 23, 2 plus 3 equals 5, which gives Hierophant energy. You learned your lesson with this person. This was a LessonMate. Y'all heard of that? Someone that teaches you lessons is a LessonMate. You learned the lesson. And you said, I'd rather wait for something that's better. Because what this person put me through taught me some spiritual lessons. We cannot make it up. We got the mature woman energy coming out at the bottom of the deck. You a grown ass woman. Or let's say a grown ass man. Take it how it resonates. Because we already know some men do embody the divine feminine energy. But you're a man in the 3D. So divine masculine. You know how you got to do it. I'm not going to do this all the time for y'all, but y'all got to place yourself where you go. Okay? But you have become this empress or emperor energy, this mature woman. And you said, I think I can find better. I'm going to go on ahead and put my hook out here, casting hope that you will get someone better. Because this person put you through a whole lot. Right, collective? The audacity. We have the high honor card, y'all. It came out sideways. Y'all seen it? Somebody who may not have acted like they were in high honor. Wow. And with the marriage card being underneath that in the reverse, I think, wow, that's powerful right there. Like, I think a contract is ending. A contract is ending because someone could have chose the wrong person. Maybe they were already married with this marriage energy. But there was definitely a contract. And now Spirit could be saying this person is a false soulmate. Because look at the energy at the bottom of the deck. We have change. Now, y'all heard the story I was going with. You're choosing to throw your rod and catch another person, soulmate. You're showing them their energy. You're mirroring them back to them. And this is causing maybe a change for somebody. Because we did see the courthouse. Remember, we seen that energy? Spiritual court had to step in here. And there's been a change to the contract, y'all. This person has to sit in their mess that they've made. We gonna keep going, y'all. That's why they in the despair. Wow. Because they don't want you out here. And you know, I kind of thought about it after I said it, y'all. When I said throwing your rod out here. Hey, for my fellas, you know what that means. Y'all probably caught that. But I don't know if the lady, whatever y'all want to call it, the womb, the WAP, throwing that out there. This is somebody who don't want you to be out here. They want to court you. They don't want anyone else to have you, is what I just heard, collective. And you see how Spirit gave me one card that landed on the marriage? Ooh, official person. 22. Here's the story. Bottom of the deck, we got main female energy. Main female. Now we had the mature woman as well, remember? Now we have the main female. It's almost given the energy of this person also learning a lesson. While they're in this Four of Swords energy, that they were supposed to be an official person, learning who they are. But they chose to come in towards you as a false person because they had this main female in their life. Now making you like a side piece, right? Even though you could have been a trusted friend, someone they could have been 100% real with. See, here we go. But they chose to come at you in this scam energy. They tried to front like they weren't married. But somebody just might be getting out of a marriage with this card coming out crossing, y'all. Something could be ending for them. Yeah, this is somebody who's learning a lot from watching. Because y'all know we've been, oh, there we go. And didn't I say somebody was learning a lot from watching? Something told me to move my hands over to see that somebody is now in this live and learn energy. Living and learning, huh? Bottom of the deck. But here we go with the fantasy world energy. Somebody thought they was living out they fantasy, huh, collective? Oh, and that's why Deep Waters was the very first song that they were playing on Spirit Radio. They drowning because they can't stop loving you. Remember that was the other song? They drowning in all these feelings, and now the song that came on after that was Apple Tree. If you don't want to be down with me, you don't want to be part of my apple tree. And if you don't want to be down, then you just don't want to be down. That's what she says. And see, wow. Somebody who might not have wanted to be down with you at the time, huh? Because maybe they was a bad apple. It's talking about they don't care what they say about love. They not going nowhere. Cause that's the song right now that just came on. I don't care what you say about love, they ain't going nowhere. And now, I don't know whose energy that is. Is it the main female? Or is it this person who is having to live and learn? Right? Having to live and learn because they just might be stuck in their consequences, huh? Nope. I don't know. Ooh, spiritual burp, y'all. Wow. See, we have somebody that's breaking free here. Cycles don't break themselves, but all it takes is one bold move to change the whole trajectory. So see, this could be somebody who realized they were in a false marriage. And that could have been them coming out from that courthouse, right? Rewind the tape. Because there were a couple of cards the Kipper gave us. Plot twist. Y'all see that? At the bottom of the deck? Wow. Plot twist. Somebody could be getting away from a main female because they're realizing they were supposed to be an official person with you. And you know, there's been this reoccurring theme as of lately with this new tarot deck that I'm using, where the King of Swords energy is coming out like they a general, like they're like a high ranking lieutenant or like official person, somebody in the army, right? That had all these badges on their jacket. So does this person. Like they have their achievements, right? Somebody who was supposed to be of high honor, but they were in of low vibration, is what this is looking like. And they could now be realizing something was a scam. Let me see what the scam alert card says. It's not always just about money. Period. Clout, access, reputation. There are many ways to get played. It's not always just about money. Scam alert. For all we know, hey, this could be somebody who's realizing the person that they were married to was a scam. That's what it's giving. And they could be breaking free. Cycles don't break themselves, but all it takes is one bold move to change the whole trajectory. Because we see they living and learning, right? Here's the plot twist. They changing up on a main chick, a main female. Now wanting to come wine and dine you. Because they see you, wow, collective, as a whole snack, y'all. They're obsessed. This is the snack card. Physical attraction, sex appeal. They got all the sprinkles all over their tongue. in that picture, right, collective? Mm, mm, mm. Obsession is given devil energy, collective. Somebody could be addicted to you. I think I hear these people. I gotta listen out for the gardeners, y'all. Lucky break. Somebody seeing you in this four-leaf clover energy, collective. You were their lucky break. This is somebody who now has come to a turning point in their life and wanting a lucky break. Are you going to give it to them, collective? Because we see you fishing. This is somebody who wants to go the long haul, collective. You see that? It jumped right out. They in it to win it. But see, look at their energy, collective. They coming in this super size me energy. They gonna be doing too much. They gonna be trying to overindulge. Ooh, this is somebody who gonna be excessive now. Excessively. Came out in the reverse and crossing. Y'all see it? Landed on the long haul energy. Fed up. Collective, somebody is fed up in their current situation. But with the fed up coming out in the reverse and crossing, in the upright it says not having it, frustrated, over it. Wow. This is someone who may know that you are fed up with them. But they don't want you to be, which is why it's crossing. They don't want you to be fed up with them, because look how they're looking at you now as this four-leaf clover, still at the bottom of the deck. You see that? They say, you my good luck charm. I'm supposed to have a good fortune being with you. And maybe this is somebody who, oh, I see his spirit, wasn't having a good fortune with that main female. Wow, who is given, made them a frenemy to you. Fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. And this could be a, man, here we go, a whole other story as well. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Karmic energy. See? And I was getting that. This person was a lesson mate for you. Because you could be the one that's breaking free. Which was where, you know, the flip of the story came in when we were talking about that court card and them possibly getting away from a false person. Remember now realizing that they're supposed to be an official person, but because they were supposed to be an official person to you, they could now be hiding some intentions. You might see them as being two-faced. You may be looking at them as a frenemy, which would be a karmic. somebody who want to be your friend, but they fake. They a fake friend. This card says lesson, relationship, but I think the third party goes with the relationship. Third party relationship, lesson. This is somebody who could still have this main female in their life, which could be the reason why these two cards came out crossing. Somebody who said they in it to win it, long-term intentions, invested. Maybe this is somebody who got sidetracked. Because they were in it to win it with someone that scammed them, right? Which is probably why now it's a long, windy road for them to get back to you. But they said they in it to win it, right? Hey, I don't know, collective. This is crazy because it really looks like Spirit is showing us that you might not be able to trust an energy that's trying to come back your way. Fear-based, when I split the deck, yeah, I think this is somebody who's afraid that you out here looking for other people. Wants you to stay due to fear, illusions, emotional manipulation, self-limiting beliefs. I don't know, collector, because we've seen the person in the fantasy world, right? Remember we seen them in a fantasy world? Self-limiting beliefs. Maybe this is somebody who now feels like they can't get nobody like you. They can't find anybody like you. But their energy, Spirit, is nasty. They're two-faced, which is given that you can't trust it. Oop. Now see, I could have took that. I could have took it. Matter of fact, we are still going to see it because I was about to flip the deck over. So look at Spirit. Escapism. Somebody trying to escape something, collective. Running away from their problems. Wow. Yeah. And that's why they're a karmic. Because they do still have a main female in their life. And you too damn mature. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. You too damn mature to be playing these kinds of games with people. This is somebody who could be eavesdropping on this person. The third party, I don't know. It says secretly listening in, not minding their own business. That could be that main female that be secretly listening in and not minding their business. And that's why this person trying to get away from them. Because wait a minute. See, with that fed up energy, this could be this person naive financially. Wow. This could be somebody who's tired of being fed up with a false person. But they're having to live and learn, right? Because that's the energy in this third column. This person who was supposed to be of high honor, but with the 2 plus the 5 making 7, that's the reason why you own your chariot. Because you were fed up with this situationship. Them having someone else in the picture and still trying to be with you, collective. This card says, big spender with no money. Used financially. Little concept of money. Wow. Now we got that confirmation on used financially. So is this somebody who got with a third party that was using them financially? Wow. Or is this person hoping that you will be naive financially when they come in trying to give you this clickbait? Because look what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Wow. Irresistible temptation. Bait and switch. Catfished. Wow. Because this could go both ways, right? See, that's why it all kind of really was told, I think, in the very beginning with that courthouse. And me saying that the mature woman has gotten their walking papers. You freeing yourself from somebody because they still trying to come in to clickbait you. This could be spirit saying you have an official person coming in for you that's not this person, because they look like they stuck with somebody that's not minding their business and eavesdropping, watching everything they do. Collective. Somebody that could have clickbaited them. Wow. But here they go, possibly trying to come clickbait you, hoping that this could just all be water under the bridge. But see, this water under the bridge card says, learning to forgive others for yourself. Letting go of the past. Enjoying life for yourself. You said you living your best life without this mofo. Right, collective? And that could be the plot twist. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised, because this person right here sound like a hot mess, because they could be the scam alert. Remember how I even tried to flip it there and showed y'all that they're finding out somebody scammed them? And now having to go the long haul, this long windy road, just to get back to you. Because they could be invested in something else here. And I'm telling you, this image of this elephant that almost looks like, like one of them mystical creatures, like not really an elephant, but because they have a trunk, I'm saying an elephant. You get what I'm saying? Like this could be some type of mystical creature that this person had a contract with as well. And it could have been a karmic contract. This could be them having to pay karmic debt here, because their person for you, collective. You forgave them. Look how it keeps coming out, y'all. If you've been following me on Bigo, we got the big yikes energy. Somebody who is feeling shameful. Somebody who knows this was a major embarrassment in your eyes on them, right? Coming at you like this because truth is they still have someone else in the picture, but they were over here trying to play single, which we said that, right? When we were trying to dissect this scam alert. Somebody who didn't want people to know that they were married. And that's why they were the scam alert. That is definitely a big yikes for somebody. And that's why they're being put to rest in your life in this Four of Swords. Because yes, you are a blessing in this Ace of Pentacles energy. You were a gift from the Most High God. That 22 can be broken down to 1111. Twin flame energy. Twin flame activation. But I told y'all this was a LessonMate in the very beginning. Send It On by D'Angelo. Y'all know that's my Return to Sender song. Send it right back to you. Send it on, send it through. Send it right back to you. That's how he sings the hook, y'all. That's that Uno reverse energy. And y'all, I don't know if y'all seen me splitting the deck. There's a card that's flipped over in on top of the cards here, and it's the Three of Pentacles. Somebody who could have been collaborating, working with a third party. I'm going ahead and keep that card. Spirit gave it to me. I'm going to keep it. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. Yeah, they regretting this. They know this is a hell of a burden. That now they got this other person listening in on everything they do. Not minding their business. Like, they don't have no privacy no more. Like, even if they wanted to try to be back with you, they can't really be back with you. Because they still got all these obligations and responsibilities to another person in that 10 of Wands energy. They could be married. Maybe that marriage card coming out in the reverse and crossing is there's now problems in the marriage. You know, there's things backfiring. With the send it on, send it through, send it right back to you, playing on Spirit Radio. Okay, Spirit, you want me to take those too? All right, I could do it. Bottom card is the Four of Pentacles. Now you see how we just had the Three of Pentacles. Now we got the Four of Pentacles covered by, wow, the Five of Pentacles, y'all. And look at the synchronization. 3, 4, 5. Y'all need to look up that angel number right there. Angel number 345. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do it, y'all, real quick. Let's see if we can do it. Because, I mean, that one right there is blatantly obvious. What does angel number 345 mean? It says the angel number 345 means positive transformation.
The angel number 345 suggests positive change, growth, and alignment, combining creativity, stability, and embracing change. Number 3 represents creativity, while 4 signifies hard work and stability, and 5 means major life changes. It's a sign your life is progressing naturally.
I know y'all heard that. Wow, your life collective is progressing naturally. Because this was divinely orchestrated right here, for real, with this Four of Pentacles energy, Five of Pentacles covering that. It's giving me the energy of you holding back your energy and leaving somebody out in the cold. That's what's happening. Because they chose to work with someone other than you that they are now fed up with, that they don't want to be with anymore. They getting tired of looking at collective. Song that's playing right now is I Want You by Erykah Badu. And we see it, right? They want this Nine of Pentacles energy. Look at you sitting at your table outside in the garden having your tea. It's tea time in the royal Garden of Eden. And here this person is being left out in the cold from this royal lifestyle with you. Because remember, we did see that now they want to come in and wine and dine you. Look at Spirit giving me 3 cards, y'all. We went from 1, 2, and then now 3 cards from the tarot. That's another synchronization, y'all. 1, 2, 3. This is divinely orchestrated for real, y'all. This plot twist. This person realizing that they chose wrong. Seeing as how they came at you like a frenemy when y'all could have been true friends. Isn't that what that card said? Somebody, it said true friendship or something like that, where you can be 100% real with them. We have the Ace of Swords covered by Justice, covered by the Page of Pentacles. Hang on, y'all. I think I do hear the gardener, okay? We gonna break that down because that's heavy. And we also got to see what's at the bottom of the deck. That energy right there is heavy, y'all. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I still got a few minutes. So, this person right here, this is justice. This is the scales being balanced. Because you have truth and clarity now when it comes to this person. You have truth and clarity with this Ace of Swords energy that this is somebody you would still have to put a lot of work into. You know, that stone slab, carving it and creating the man or the woman with your hammer and your chisel. You know, that looks like a lot of work right there, collective. Spirit said you already know the truth. You have truth and clarity. This person was two-faced. We have the Six of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck. Wow. This is you having victory and success because the scales are being balanced for you. And we have the Seven of Swords coming up behind this Six of Wands, showing me that this is somebody who's still trying to be very sneaky and deceptive, followed by the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who's still trying to come in, trying to deceive you. They said they didn't want to give up in this Nine of Wands, this wounded warrior. They said they not giving up, even though you are holding back your energy from them. Fifth card from the bottom is Ten of Swords energy. This is somebody who you could be keeping your guard up towards in that Nine of Wands energy because of a betrayal. Because that's the other message I'm getting. You keeping your guard up because you know they ain't no good in that Seven of Swords energy. You know they're a karmic. You know they coming in with ill intentions. They trying to figure out how they could still lie, probably still cheat, probably still, be deceptive. But you have truth and clarity, which is why you're holding your energy back. You're like, I'm not doing it. That's why they in them deep waters over here talking about they want you. I mean, this is we already seen they in devil energy because they were looking at you like a snack, obsessing over you. The audacity. We have Jupiter energy. Looks like it's in the upright. We have, wow, this looks like Uranus energy, but it is in the reverse. And we have, wow, that looks like the number 7. And it looks like it's in the reverse, y'all. Now that number 7 is not touching anything, but this Jupiter energy in the upright is on top of this long haul card, which is giving me that you being protected from this person. You have a guardian angel, that Temperance angel energy, which is represented by Sagittarius. You have a guardian angel protecting you from this person. And that Uranus energy is Aquarius energy, which is the star card in tarot. In the reverse. And it landed on the water under the bridge. This is somebody who I think Spirit is trying to say is not going to be able to heal, come to balance, restore this connection with you because you have let go of the past and you're enjoying your life for yourself these days. Feels good to be free, right, collective? I know it does. Feels good to be free from a karmic energy. This is big, collective. You defeating a shadow LessonMate and having victory and success. That is quite a blessing. You survived, and you're being blessed by the Most High. I'm going to leave it there, collective. Till the next time, y'all already know what I need. Can y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel? Thank you so much. And if you need a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Till the next time, love and light, and namaste.